So second to last week of fantasy hoops of the season before playoffs get popping. So my squad versus 420 Vitor 69 looks like it's going to be close to a tied up matchup. We're still close in about one or two categories. And I think he has one of his guards playing versus, I think one of my guards or / forwards. So I think it's a one-on-one matchup today. So, and I think they both will attempt, one of the categories that's mainly still up for grabs that 420 Vitor is going to try to come back on me on. So we go see, but it looks like it's going to be very close to a 5-5 matchup. And, if that means 420 Vitor 69 is definitely going to have to pull off a 9, almost a 10-0, 9, close to a 10-0, 9-1 type win in the next matchup. We'll go over the preview in a minute. In his last matchup, last week of the season matchup. And my squad just gotta pretty much, not get blowed out really, for the next matchup. Then we got Orlando Pryor versus 808 Team Don Mello. This was the game. Yeah, this was the game of the week. So we'll get back to that. Team Alexander versus Team Fantasy Savage. So yeah, it looks like Fantasy Savage trying to come back and win. He can only come back in like pretty much one category and maybe not tie this category. So the best he could do is 5-5, or he could lose 7-3. It looks like. So yeah, Fantasy Savage. Yeah, he's pretty much just playing for, trying to get a decent draft. Draft pick that's between 9 and between 9 and like 16. Yeah, that's pretty much what he's playing for, a draft pick between 9 and 16 now. And Team Alexander, trying to maintain that first round home court advantage in the first round of the playoffs. So yeah, that's what's up. Then we had These Nuts versus John's Blockheads. So John's Blockhead trying to come back in. It looked like all the categories are a wrap. So yeah, this is pretty much an 8-2 game. I don't know how much if that may drop John's Blockhead to 6. I'm not sure. Who knows? Or even slightly lower. But he may probably stay in 5th though. But These Nuts probably maybe solidify more so his first number 1 seed going into the playoffs. So it should be interesting. Bud City Bums versus Ho You Fat. So yeah, Bud City Bums gonna win 7-3. Ho You Fat, yeah, this season he just playing for, the same thing Fantasy Savage is playing for right now for sure. This season, and Bud City Bums trying to sneak in and get that 8th spot, or 7th spot, trying to get it from my squad, Buckingham, me 2 other teams that's probably 10th, 11th. If he's in 9th, or 12th, as 12th right here wins 8-2. So Ass City gets the blowout and slight blowout. And Ass Nation Part 2 gonna be playing for, same thing that Ho You Fat and Fantasy Savage will be playing for now. The draft pick for next season game. And then Ass City, yeah, that's it. Win now. If he gets a 10-0, 9-1, 8-2 win again for this last round, he might be able to make the playoffs. Who knows? Taylor Swift Down Under versus Max Target's Goons. Wait, any other categories up for grabs in this game? No. What about Buzz? Nah. So Taylor Swift, McTarget's going trying to come back in. Maybe one category. Let's see if they got a one-on-one type matchup. Like, yeah, it's Rozier versus, yeah, they do. Oh, Tillman is out though. Well, he might be playing. I says out. So it looks like only Taylor Swift down there has someone playing, and so it looks like, yeah, there's no way McTarget's Goons can come back. So yeah, this is a 6-4 matchup. So yeah, McTarget's Goons definitely gonna have to get close to a 10-0 win or 9-1 win to have a chance to sneak in the playoffs as like an 8th seed. But Taylor Swift down under, him too, or maybe go in only 8-2, maybe 7-3 possibly. But they'll both have to get, big wins to even have a chance. Even if they do get a big win, there's still a chance they cannot make the playoffs, even if they do get a blowout win in the last round. So in the last, fantasy week of the season. Then we got, go back to the scoreboard. Me Too Movement versus Buckingham. Yeah, this was a interesting game. 6 versus 8, and it looks like Buckingham trying to come back in one category, or 2 categories, or 3 categories. Interesting. Buckingham can come back in 3 categories and actually win this 6-4. It's very, yeah, you could. But let's look at who's playing for both teams. Buckingham has to have players playing. So the good thing is that for Buckingham, Me Too Movement has nobody playing.